And good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Music for Gaming. All the gaming of those other streams, but none of the music. I hope you're having a fabulous, fabulous Tuesday. It is, yes, it is, because I can tell the days of the week on occasion. It happens. Hey, so, as I said, hope you're having a fabulous day. Let's just jump right in. I don't have anything special to announce. So we'll just let the whoosh go through. We'll take a quick nap here, and then we'll dive in. I'm going to be working on an aquarium today, which is going to be at least going to get started on one. How far I get is an interesting question, but we'll get there. Also, because I can turn on flight. Not that I expect to use it much right away, but or even anyway, but we'll see. Now I do need some blue because that's going to be useful here. All right. Oh, the other thing I should do probably is one of these drop off a couple of some things, right? The things I don't need all of the things. Some of the things, but not all of the things. Right. Okay. Fabulous. Okay. Now I still need to put the domes on top of the Barbie house, but that's going to wait until later. Partly because I didn't go and look up how I wanted that to work, so I'm just going to go this way. Now, first things first, I'm going to replace the stone brick with blue concrete. Okay, I was going to say, I'm not out of inventory space, right? Right. Alright, so let me go and dig out this stuff. Now, when I put this in, I expected some different form of building going on here, and that's not going to be here. So, take this out. And, as I said, we can have this lovely aquarium of some sort or other here. It is definitely going to be some sort or other. What sort? I don't know, but I think some is a reasonable definition or assumption or just word. Some is a great word. We'll just go with that. Alright. So we'll dig out some of this here. And I think what I want to do, let's go ahead and pop that out, drop in some of this lovely blue concrete. Alright, now this side is going to be a little bit interesting as far as where is everything going to go, but we'll start by taking this out. Now, the other thing I should probably do over here is, well, I'm going to have to take out all of the ground. I mean, not to bedrock, that would be silly. But I definitely need to take out some ground so I can put in stuff like, stuff that I have words for. That's how that works. Okay. No, because what I need to do is put in some sand. Some dirt and stuff is good too, but then I also have to clean out a whole lot of the inside of this. Okay. It's like, great. Is that gonna go? Yes. Is it going to work? Well, that is the question. Alright, so we'll just plop our way around. see if I can get... Now that's going to stay. That, not so much. Yeah, see, I wanted to keep that one little bit of a ledge going there. But that's not my silk touch hammer, which is okay, I suppose. But, so here's the idea, right? People are going to be able to come in across this bridge, able to walk in, and I think I'm going to have some sort of glass roof here, so they can come in and look down upon all the fish, right? Or reasonable facsimiles of fish, like dolphins. Right, I mean, a dolphin's almost a fish, so, you know, you go with it, right? Okay, so, just, yeah. Now, I don't quite know how high I want this to go, so that's going to be interesting, but let's see. And I think what I want to do actually maybe is take it up. I want to take it up some because I want my critters to have plenty of room, but also I want to be able to see them. So I don't know if I need to go up super high. Plus, it'll look cooler with that. So here's the thing, right? So if I come up there with a walkway, now what I could do, which would actually be really fun, is clear glass, but still have a block or two above the water, so that dolphins can come up and have an air pocket, because it turns out dolphins breathe air. The joy of the mammalian lifestyle, you know.
Dolphins also bottlenose dolphins have to actually learn how to breathe as well.
And have to learn how to breathe. Well, you know, it's sometimes you just have to lower the standards in your school. You know, some schools teach algebra 2, others teach breathing. And you know, well, admittedly, breathing is important to life. You would hope that by the time you're at that level, you've got that breathing thing sort of under control, right? All right. All right, so we're just going to pop this stuff out. Now, again, what I'm not entirely sure of is how high and far I want this section to go. All right, so I definitely need to leave an air gap above it, no matter how far it goes. Now, one of the things I was thinking of here is I want to have a turtle thing, right? Turtle things are fun, right? Who doesn't like a good turtle thing? All right, now I think is some sort of turtle nest with sand and stuff where you can play, you know, see the turtles and their eggs and all that good stuff, right? The question is, yeah, that's fine. The question is, how much space do they need? You know, all that good stuff. These are the fun and exciting questions, right? Sure. And also, where do I want it? Which is the other fun and exciting question, right? So, what I'm thinking is, let's see, partially thinking too, I want to leave some of this hillside shaped the way it is, right? Carve out some of this for the top. The glass is going to go in there. I should actually I can even just pull this out because I'm absolutely going to be putting concrete there. Now, I don't know who's grumpy over here. There's a cave nearby. There's definitely some skeleton or zombie or both. Just down here being all grumpy. And honestly, I think they could just stay wherever they're at. They don't need to come to me. All right, now coming over here, this is the other thing, right? Right, so I've got the hotel over here. Now, with my fancy fate cave, you know, this is a tourist attraction over here, right? Yeah, that's how that works. Yes, it is. I'm sure they're not spawning in the water, so figure that out. Anyway, the idea is that be able to walk over this way and see the aquarium from this side as well. So I definitely want to hollow out a fair chunk of this. Again, the question is, how high do I want it to go? And you know what I might just do is, like, okay, how high can I dig and just go to there at that height? You know, something along those lines. Hey. Oh, you know, let's try using the correct shovel thing. 'Cause shovel things are cool. Oh, hey, look, all of the extra torches. Perfect. It's nice to have a place to put the extra torches. All right. And also, an itchy nose. Okay. Ooh, hey, it got dark all of a sudden. Should probably go find a bed. Preferably one that's unoccupied because it's easier to sleep in an unoccupied bed. Just ask any parent of a 3-year-old who decides to join them in bed, and yep, don't expect to get sleep that night. Okay, so now I'm also haven't entirely decided whether or not I want to. I was saying I was going to put concrete in this trench, right? I could move it up 1 block as well, so it runs at this level. But I'm not entirely sure that's actually where I want it to go. So I kind of like the idea of having it be at ground level so that, you know, you can see all the stuff. Plus, when I put in the seagrass and other things down at this level, it's going to block the view anyway. So I figured let's not get too crazy with it. Okay. So, in the meantime, get all diggy over here. Getting diggy with it. Time to cue up diggy hole for those of you who remember that, which I didn't because I never saw it until Boom Sprite dropped it on me in the Discord one day. It's like, hey, you haven't seen this. You need to. It's like, okay. All right. Let me drop off some more of this stone. Again, the joy of using a Silk Touch pickaxe. You get all the stone without any of the cooking. Which is not unlike going out to eat. You get all the food without any work. What was that?
It's like going to a drugstore. You get all the stone, but none of the cooking.
Going to a drugstore, you get all the stone, without any of the cooking. Okay, you know what? I don't know about you, You're weird.
Maybe it's your fault.
I know it's my fault they're weird, but still. See, the old Chinese curse be may your kids be as weird as you are. Right? Or weirder. You know, that happens too. Okay, in fact, what I might do here, if I put in, let's do this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to drop some concrete here. This is going to be the edge of my glass box, right? Oh, that... No, because that's going to be underwater. I was thinking, oh, I could do an underwater cave that the sea turtles could use, right? Except then I have to do all the magic with signs and stuff to keep the water from flowing. I don't want to do that. But that would still be cool, right? Oh, look at all the sea turtles. You can see the eggs over here. Aren't the eggs wonderful, Mommy? Right, that's how that works. And, which would be fun. But again, I'd have to deal with all of the joys of not having water flow. So, you know, of course, a sea turtle feeding area could be fun too, right? It's like a petting zoo, but, you know, more, I don't know. I was going to say with more petting, but I don't know. That's sort of the definition of petting zoo, right? Is it has petting. Okay. Now I've got these blue pillars. I may actually take purple concrete along the edges. I'm thinking of using blue glass across here too. So having the purple concrete might make a little bit more sense, just from some standpoint or other. I don't know. Do things ever make sense? Not 100% sure. Do I make sense? Probably not. Okay, so... Oh, yeah, so in other news. So I've mentioned on stream a couple of times that I've been dealing with pain in my thumb, which is annoying. Okay, and it comes and it goes, and it hurts when I push on things, like when I pull up my blankets, or sometimes when I pull up my shorts. You know, it's like, this is an annoying pain. I want to not have this. But it's been bugging me for a few weeks. It's like, okay, it's been a few weeks. I need to really figure out what's going on. So I finally made an appointment, talked to my doctor today, and he says, you know what this sounds like? And I said, no, because if I knew, I wouldn't be there. He says, you know, this sounds like arthritis. And I said, I'm not that old. And he said, yes, you are. And so it's like, okay. It's like, but doc, I don't want to be that old. He said, you don't have a choice. I said, okay. So yeah, now it's not 100% sure. So that's the easiest answer to the riddle of the thumb pain. But I mean, the harder answer involves actually taking x-rays and stuff. And it's like, okay, maybe something's torn. Which, you know, nothing sounds as fun and exciting as, oh, by the way, your insides might be pulling themselves apart, and that's why you hurt. Okay. No, it's more like, hey, you're old and your parts are wearing out, and that's why you hurt. That's more fun and exciting, right? That's the... Yeah, that's... Yeah, that one's less fun. So... They're like battle scars, signs that you're awesome. Sure, that's how that works. Yes, I already have to wear the glasses because of the whole, hey, I actually want to be able to see things, you know, up close. It's just one of those problems I've got, it's fun being able to actually see the screen and chat at the same time, and be able to read chat. That's a plus too. But but yes, let's see. Hey, you might actually have arthritis, and he was saying too that the joints at the base of the thumb now were right here, and then right here are some of the joints that wear out the fastest on people. But that is especially true for all of us happy people who use computers a lot. Which, okay, that's definitely something I do. I do spend a lot of time. Yep, spend a lot of a time on a computer, but not a lot of it doing the whole, speaking English well thing, right? Okay, so let's see here now. I'm going to take that out. Goodbye. All right, so hotel guests will come this way. I'll put some stairs up into this lovely area, which will be glassed in, so you can see the aquarium and all of the happy fish. And the fish are going to be happy because if they're not, they will be served at the cafe next door. It's, morale will improve through the cooking of the employees. Through natural selection, yes. That's how that works. Morale will be improved through natural selection. So, we got that going too. You will be happy or you will be fish sticks. And while I, miss tuna fish with that real dolphin flavor, I can have it again right here at the... I always thought it was funny. Where was I? Was that I was at some sort of water park. It wasn't... I don't think it was SeaWorld, but it was something along those lines. And yeah, it's... Oh, come to the aquarium. And then you realize the aquarium has as their snack shop. Right? It's a seafood place. And I thought that was maybe in bad taste. But then again, I don't like fish. So maybe it tasted great. I don't know. As I said, I don't like fish. So, seafood and I will pass. On the other hand, eating a famous fish might change my mind. This fish did 3 shows a day until it had a contract dispute, and then we... Oh yeah, Nemo's fine. All right, take that out. Got this. Whoever's rattling around over there is definitely being annoying. But, I said, I don't know what cave they're in, but of course it does lend a certain ambiance to the aquarium. It's come to the haunted aquarium, where the ghosts of dead fish, will welcome you with their chorus of song. Sadly, they don't know the song, and we can't be inclined to teach it to them, so they just sit there and sort of grumble. It's like being at church when it's a bunch of people, they want to sing the song, they don't know the words to the song, so they just sort of mumble along. Yes, that's what I'm looking for. Yep. Until you get to the chorus, and then you get the loud, I know the words to this part of the song. Yep, that's how that goes. Okay, well, I think definitely making progress on box filling. Yes, I am. I have boxes. That's not where that goes. It's the white box where the black coal goes, because that makes sense. Now, I tried to have those shulker boxes organized so that, hey, one of these is, stone things and one is wood things. And now it's just this box has things and this box also has things and this box has other things, but yeah. The red box is my toolbox, so that much is mostly true. As anyone who has a red toolbox in their garage knows, sure, it's mostly tools, and whatever else ends up being put in the box over time.
Like that 2-month-old granola bar.
Yes, the 2-month-old granola bar, the all that stuff. Okay, so let's see. How do I want to do this now? All right, so I have a reasonable space for an aquarium. Okay, I think this is probably pretty good. Which hammer is that one? That's the pillow hammer. I think probably a little much. All right, so let's clean this out. This will be the next thing. Okay, now it would be nice to maybe not dig all of that coal out with the Silk Touch pickaxe, but I'm too lazy to change picks. It's the reason I have the same profile picture that I've had on social media for like the last 87 years is that I'm just too lazy to change it. Okay. So let's see. So if this comes up this way now. All right. So we get some nice concrete moving up this way. All right. And I'll have to do some work in there too. But let's take a look up here. So now this is the walkway. Dun, dun, dun. All right. So obviously, as I mentioned before, the plan is the paying customers come in this way, step on out onto the glass, and look down at all the happy fishies. And remember, they have to be happy or their contracts are terminated, and so are the fish. That's just how this works.
On the way home, it looked like it was not even a month old. It
Oh,
was so cute.
'Tis the season for fawns, man. I have seen so many cute little deer all over town the last week or so. Post a picture of a couple of them up on my personal Instagram, but they are so cute. The deer that are in town are mostly annoying. Okay, they're like really just big freaking squirrels. They don't dart out into traffic quite as much as the squirrels do, but it's close. All right. I guess I'll go ahead and continue this stripe up, but actually, this would make some sense. So with jumping. Jumping would make all sorts of sense too, but I don't know what the answer to that's going to be. All right, the reason this makes sense is, hey, look, that's right at the corner of the walkway of fish sticks over here. Okay. So again, you walk through here. Maybe not fall into the fish tank, because that would be annoying for the fish, Here they are swimming around, just doing whatever it is fish like to do in captivity, and then some crazed person falls into your tank. Maybe he's got pointed ears, wants to mind meld with you, but even then, that's just going a bit too far, I think. Okay, so how do I want to do this? Yeah, so if we come out this way, let's take some stone here. I'm just gonna. No, I want to take that out. I was gonna put some stone in there, but I want to take this out so that I can replace it with something else later. Okay, right? Does that make sense? At least it should make sense. Because that's just how Minecraft works, right? You take out what you're using now, or what's there now, so you can put something else there later. All right. Okay, just to clean that area out. Whoa. Okay, so I have some glass going across this way. Okay, that's not bad. And I might... Ooh, actually, that might be good. So I was talking about wanting to have a turtle viewing area. Also, perhaps an area where I might be able to, you know, feed and breed turtles if I wanted to. I'm definitely going to need to breed a couple of them anyway, just to have a few turtles there. You know, because turtles are fun. Fortunately, I have some turtle eggs, so got that going. So maybe what I'll do is you walk across here, and then over this way I'll have a turtle nest with some nice nice way for the turtles to get into the rest of the aquarium, right? That might work out okay. Right. Okay, so actually, I want that. Let's take some of the concrete. Now, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put this purple here. I'm going to put blue glass over that, so I'm sure it'll make perfect sense to have purple concrete. But why not, right? Now, the other thing I'm going to have to go find, and I'm not 100% thrilled about it, but the other thing I'm going to have to go find is a bunch of stuff. And by stuff, I mean coral. That's it. I'm going to need to find some coral. Because, you know, it's bright and colorful and would be lovely in the bottom of this giant fish tank. Because, you know, it's a giant fish tank. Purple. Yes, come here, purple. We have use for you. You are going to come here and be purple for the people. Purple for the People sounds like a weird band name. Opening for Wild Stallions. Purple for the People. Yeah, just seems weird, you know? Alright, so we've got the cave. We've got this lovely tunnel under the stairs, right? I need to finish decorating the hotel. But, yeah, I've got the fun cave of mystery and excitement, right? Which may not have exciting, mysterious things spawn in there. Okay, and then these things, then you come through here, take out this and replace it with something else. Probably put in a row of stairs right in here somewhere. So you come on up and now you're at the same level here as you are out there. Right? That can make some sense. All right, then if I do, again, the walkway up to up to turtles. This will be lovely. So lovely. All right. So let's see what I need to do on this side of the building. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take out this row and replace it with the purple concrete as well. Okay, so that goes that way. And this goes over here. In some semblance of order and excitement. Alright, so that goes like that. Okay, so now over here, because now what I could do is I could continue the purple over at the same height, but just because of the way this cave sorted itself out, right, this was all part of the natural order of things. I think what I'll do is I'll actually run it up here. I'll leave those stone bricks up there too for reasons. I'm sure they're wonderful reasons, but okay. Great. Okay, so now all I need to do is glass that in. Now I should also replace a lot of this wall. Well, this wall and that wall, right? The far wall and the nar wall. All right, so that was a really bad joke. I apologize now to everyone who had to hear it. I will now have to resign my office as I can't run for Congress anymore. The joke was just that bad, but that's okay. I didn't really want to run for Congress anyway. Also, I have no idea where that ender being is, but if I see him, I might have to just give him a gentle reminder that we're not open yet, and even if we were, you would still have to buy a ticket and not just teleport in. Okay, I'm sorry. That's just how it goes. I don't know that he'll pay attention, but Endermen are fairly notorious for not paying attention to the rules, just dropping in, taking what they want, and leaving. Now, sure, they're trying to make their home a better place, but they're doing a really bad job of it, so, you know. Alright. Okay, now this is, I think, what I'm going to refer to as really tall. Alright, so now I need to put in some stuff in this back wall. I'm not entirely sure what. Okay. Definitely something. Now, I could just go reasonably boring and just fill it with prismarine. Right? I mean, I could load it up with prismarine blocks and all that fun stuff, and that would be okay. I mean, it would work. Maybe do fun little designs in it. I might even wrap in some, you know, I could wrap in some concrete. I could throw in just some other things. Maybe glazed terracotta. I don't know, just stuff, right? But I kind of think the prismarine is going to be the boring but correct way to go there. You know, it's supposed to look like an aquarium, right? Aquariums are, well, they are what they are. Let's just say that. They are what they are, and that's all that they are. Because if they weren't, they would be the letter Q. Alright. And I'm going to want to do the same type of thing here as well, right? So, take out this section of wall. Right? Sure. It's going to be great. Right, so whatever the wall sort of ends up being. Okay, this is going to be it too. Okay. Now, I definitely have some options here, right? But, oh, I am full of it. But yet, I mean stone. Well, that's unfortunate. Go drop some stuff off. And now, I built this kind of cool underwater-ish place a while back. Okay, that I could easily steal some ideas from. Is it plagiarism if you're stealing from yourself? I don't know. But let's find out by jumping over this. Ha-ha! Like Superman, I can leap tall buildings in a single bound. Also, I can just widen that out. That horse has been perched up there for a while. I think it likes it there, honestly. Who knows? For all I know, that horse's name is Cliff, and he's just getting in touch with his roots. I mean, who knows? I don't understand horses. I certainly don't speak their language, you know. And honestly, I'm not entirely sure if they're all that fond of me either, right? I ask them, hey, do you want to hang out? And they just say nay. You know, I say, hey, do you like to play Minecraft? They say nay. Yeah, they're just... I was saying, there was a farmer here. He's playing hide and seek. Hello, farmer. How are you? Anyway, swing back over this way. Right, so I built this sort of area, right? Where it's got all the diorite and and by diorite I mean prismarine, you know, and some granite, you know, all this good stuff here, right? Also, you know, a little bit, it's so good that it makes you want to smack your mic. That's just how good this is. Right? With a nice kelp wall going up this way. So, yeah. Plus, it's got the water overhead, you know, with the blue glass. It's just one of those places where you want to sit and then you think, you know, I really need to pee. That's what this room does for you, you know. You're not sure if you need to. Then you just walk into this room and say, yep, I do. I need to pee. Find a bathroom. You know, you got DJ Llama here dropping the sick beats, and yeah, it's just great. Right, DJ Llama? Yeah. DJ Llama knows what's up. All right. So, anyway, I could take some inspiration from that. Frankly, it's like, how different is any prismarine thing going to be, right? It's all green and blue. Which, again, is okay. For an underwater thing, like an aquarium, prismarine's not a bad way to go. Right. Oh, why am I suddenly faster? Oh, wait, that must be the haste kicking in. This is not a place for ants, okay? Ants will come here and they'll tell you, don't be hasty. And the ants are just sort of wrong about many, many things. All right, so Huh. I think I'm going to have to go grab some prismarine. Because I've got some craftable stuff, but to craft the prismarine, yeah, so I've got some shards, right? And bricks, and right, I've got that stuff, but right, I can take this. Ooh, some sea pickles. That'll be good to remember. Probably want a few of those as well, too, just to help light up things, right? So, right, I can certainly make a ridiculously small amount of prismarine there. Or I can head back into town, where there is a fair amount of prismarine that shows up from the Guardian farm. So let's fall through the earth. All right, we good? All right. It's a transporter that really works to scare you to death. See, this is a cool aquarium, right? Definitely gonna need some fun stuff like that. But all right, so let's see now. I'm going to pillage a little bit of prismarine here. Some bricks. Ooh, sweet. 1 block. Awesome. Awesome. That is amazing. Yep. Grab some of this as well. I don't think there's a lot of dark prismarine here because of it's that whole requirement of other things. But that's a start. Plus, there is enough prismarine stuff there too. Just just grab some of this, make a few prismarine bricks. Right? Again, it's a Guardian farm. That's what it does. I mean, you can hear them. They're wet bodies slapping all over the floor. You know, you could almost hear their fishy cries as they come flaming down to their death. You know, I'm kind of okay with that. All right. So, here we go again. All right, so now let's get some of this. Now, I think let's start with a fairly boring frame here, okay? Boring, but, you know, accurate. Let's put the pieces in the right place. Puzzles, it turns out, are a lot easier to do when you put the pieces in the right place. You know, you put the pieces in the wrong place, it just takes a lot longer to do the puzzle. Okay? I mean, it's just... Those are just facts. Okay? Okay. Actually, want to run this up this way. Okay. Just like... Well, that's where I want it to be anyway, so we'll go with it. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to frame this in prismarine brick. Right. Now, what I could do is I could actually... Nope, that isn't where I want that to go. Again, there's something wrong with my thoughts. I don't know what it is. But maybe it is the fact that I am playing Minecraft and talking to myself. That's surely a sign of deep emotional stability or something, right? 100%. All right. Okay, so let's get some of this in here. Now, one of the things I could do, once I get all of these blocks in place, whereas I can get some black dye. Right, and yeah, I'll throw together some dark prismarine shards, right? Something a lot that would be kind of fun. Okay, so let's run this across this way. All right. Now again, a lot of this area is going to have glass through it. I should jump up here and, oops, hey, let's maybe just actually finish digging out the block before moving on. Sure, I might be impatient, but again, it really works a lot better if you wait for the block to break before moving on to the next one. Okay, it's just one of those facts of life. All right. Open that up there a little bit. Great. All right, we'll just throw the purple in there. Now, I can use concrete to fake coral, but I could also go try to hunt up some sales guy who's got coral. I mean, that would absolutely be a thing. All right, so that's a first step. All right, now, so this is this nice 5x5 square. It cries out to me. Do something fun. Do something cool. Do something diagonal. But don't fill it in. Okay, and what if I were to... Now remember, this is all going to be filled with water, so it's going to be extra fun. When I could just checkerboard it. In fact, I think I want this to be not quite so regular. All right, and let's do... Sure, something along those lines. Okay, that's definitely a thing. Okay, cool. Now what I could do is, remember the prismarine changes color. That's one of its enduring, yes, also endearing features. It's endearingly enduring. It's enduringly endearing. Take your pick. What if I were to come in here with a little bit of pink glazed terracotta? And I know you're thinking, dude, that is going to look ridiculous. And I'm thinking, yeah, go. Let's go with it. Now, the kicker is placing the terracotta in such a way that it's going to be fun and cool and stuff. But, so we'll drop that one there. And let's do this one. See if I can squeeze it in like that. And let's do one up sort of this way and kind of like this. I don't want it to be too... I might have to turn that one. Looks like we're hearing storm sirens going on outside, which is extra fun, because who doesn't like a good storm siren on occasion? All right. All right, just throw that in. So some of that's going to have to turn, I think. Just because it's a little bit too normal. It's going to turn. I think I want to take out some of this too. Let's take out this block. Okay. And that's going to be a little bit too regular. So we'll put this in, and I'm basically just trying to give it a little bit of weird texture and color and just overall oddities, you know, because that's going to be fun. I'm going to put thing here, but I want to change that one, perhaps. Now it just looks like we're playing Tetris, which isn't a bad thing, but, you know, I mean, Tetris is a lot of fun, but I think that's just not quite the feel we're going for here. Just slide that in there. Okay, it's not too bad. Take out this corner. Okay, that's not too bad. Let's see. Let's take this out, put in another terracotta like that. And let's take out this one. No. Take out that one. Okay. Now I don't want this to get too crazy, so I think I'm going to move that. It's like I'm working on a 5x5 grid. It's like how much space can I really work with here? Let's do that. And let's take out this one. Let's make this one pink. And we'll put in some prismarine like that. Okay, that's... well, that has its moments. Definitely has its moments. But go with it. Okay, it's sort of fun. Now, what I could do is get a couple of other types of blocks maybe and throw them in there. Maybe a little diorite might be a good thing. You know, just some random blocks, texture and stuff. Could be all sorts of fun, right? Sure, that's the theory. 100% is a theory. So, you know, we'll just throw a bunch of these around. Just trying to get some fun randomness and, you know. All right, now the plan will be to fill in a little bit more, but I'm just gonna fill in some fun space, okay? All right, cool. Now, what should I throw in there? Right, I mean, I could certainly throw in some more pink glazed terracotta. Right, we'll just throw some of that around here too. Okay, let's try that in a place where it would be useful. I know, silly, silly me, wanting to put stuff in useful places. But, you know, it's the thought that counts, right? Just again, it's terracotta, so trying to place it where it's different. Now I know I've heard that there are mods that you can get that will allow you to turn the terracotta after you've placed it. That would be awesome. Yeah. But, you know, work with what I've got here. All right, we'll just throw some of this in this way and that way. Right, just... Okay, that's not too bad. Let's get a little bit of something else here. And I'm thinking some diorite, maybe some granite. And I don't know if I want to do it polished or if I want to go just plain. That block doesn't need to go there. I think. Okay, yep. That's all stone. I would say I should think about labeling some of these, but I'm not entirely sure I'm going to. Actually, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to. So, you know, it's just how it is. Alright, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the raw. And the reason being is that the raw will blend a little bit better. With the polished diorite, the polished granite, they're really great, but they're also very well defined, right? You've got the edges that go all around the squares, so it's just not a great, not quite as... Okay, that spider sounded a lot closer than I wanted it to be. Of course, the granite almost looks brown. And I tend to think of it as a fairly pink block, but... Okay, yeah, with that mix like that, I have to go get some more diorite, but let's just random some diorite around here. Okay, right, just a little bit. I was watching, who was I watching? White Lion, I think, today, and she was building something. It's like, oh, diorite would be fun. She's like, no, diorite is never fun. She's not a fan of diorite. And I've certainly talked to people like that. It's like, diorite's just not a block. It doesn't exist in my world. It's there. It takes up inventory space. That's all it's good for. And sometimes, you know, you just don't appreciate the beauty of a good block of diorite. All right. Okay, I want to take some more prismarine here, I think. Let's just put it in the wall. Okay. Okay, that would be great. Thank you. Yes, friend. The blocks go in the wall. Okay. Actually, what's cool about the pink there is it almost looks like seashells. Okay, which is its own special breed of cool, really, if you look at it that way. All right. Yeah, see, I don't know where that is, where they're all growling and stuff, but... All right, let's come up here and put in a little bit of granite. Just slap some granite up there. I'm just sort of looking for places where I've got really big pockets of stuff, right? Just to break it up a little bit. I don't have any more. slightly annoying. All right, let's jump to the vault. Oops. Hey, I can't even type it right when I'm hitting tab, because apparently there's a key right above tab that when you click it, it does other things, and that's just silliness. Oops. That's andesite. There. See? Lots of that. I got lots of that. We're good. So let's... And again, I don't want this to be the brick, because the brick is my frame. Okay. So yeah, it's not too bad. And if I come over here, and let's go ahead and take out some of this... just some of this wall, and I'm going to mix in a few of these other... just a few of these other block types, right? We'll just throw some andesite, or some andesite, some diorite, and some granite. Right, sure. Take out some of this here too. We'll throw in a little diorite granite that way. Might be getting a little diorite heavy, actually. Okay. Yeah, just take out... I don't want to do the corner. Just feel like I've gotten a little bit too cornery there. But that's almost good. Let's throw another diorite right there. Or diorite. Whatever that is. Glazed terracotta. That's the word I'm looking for. Okay. Take that out. Okay, so this is not the right place. Hello, friend. Where do you belong? Not there. Okay. That's sort of okay. Kind of feels like it's a little bit too much prismarine in one's place, but okay. It almost looks like a quilt now that I'm looking at it. That's okay. Quilts are warm and comfy, and, you know, even fish need to be warm and comfy sometimes. That's how it goes, right? I want warm and comfy fish. Okay, so water level is going to be up to, I think, that top row. Okay, which is going to be totally fine. Enough to, oh, it's going to be so much work to get all this water in, but it'll get a lot easier once I get other stuff going. But let's see. So I'm going to need 18,000 blue glass. Admittedly, that's only a rough estimate. But, you know, I don't think it's that far off. Right, so let's see. I have a little bit over here. I also have a bunch back, I think, in the jungle. Well, that's all gray, which is like blue, but only less blue. Maybe it's way too blue, you know. Maybe I didn't think of that. Okay, so I need some blue. Now, as I said, I had a bunch hanging out over here in the jungle because I did a bunch of stuff with some blue glass. I also just happen to have a whole slew of clear glass. And let's see. We'll just beam on over this way, where all of the fun and joyous happiness rose. Because I've got some blue dye in a box too over here. Hello, blue dye. I have come for you. And I now have you. I have you like you are meant to be. You are now blue. Of course, I've now totally blown away my back. Right? That's going to just take me to the jungle and all sorts of other places. So we'll go here. Oh, before I put all of this glass in place, though, as much as I would like to, I need to take out the floor. So, okay, let me go drop this stuff off in a convenient box over here. And then we'll get into some of this other stuff. So just drop this here for now. It's silly. It doesn't make sense. Don't expect things to make sense. It just doesn't happen that way. Okay, so all right, so we'll just take out some of this. Well, basically all of this stone. Okay, and then I need to come back here, replace a lot of it with sand. Actually, most of it. I may put in a little bit of dirt in places too, but for the most part, it's going to be sand. And then comes the fun with the sea pickles. In fact, I think what I'll do is I'll leave that dirt there. Yeah, if I leave the dirt there and maybe that granite. Okay, that might be a way to go. The way to go, that's an interesting question, but a way to go, sure. Where's the... Ooh, in other news that So I ordered a new webcam for my birthday. I think I've mentioned that on stream before. Because, hey, I had a birthday and I wanted a new webcam. So, got that. That was fun. And it shipped. So, here's the trick. Okay, webcams are sold out everywhere. That's, oops, hey. I can't get anyone. Webcams are sold out all over the place. So if you're looking for a new webcam, they're hard to find. However, I'm going to need a lot more sand than I have there, which is a little bit on the weird side, but okay. Yeah. So here's the deal. Razer, which makes a fairly reasonable webcam if you're looking, is sold out. Okay, I was fortunate enough, but here's how I did it. I filled out their little thing that said, hey, notify us when these come back into stock, which worked out great. You know what? I know I'm going to need more sand than that. Let me go take a quick run to the quarry. And anyway, so you fill out the thing, they send you an email, and get on that right away. Right? That whole, hey, I want to buy this now, because I got that email that said, hey, guess what? We have webcams. And I ordered mine that morning, and by that afternoon, they were gone again. So if you're looking for a new webcam, and even if you're not looking for Razer, if you find the manufacturer, and they might have this is out of stock, if they've got to notify me when this gets back in, then you can get in on that. Just be ready to order fast. It's not one of those, hey, let me think about it for a minute. No, think about it now, and then, so that you know when it shows up, you're buying it. because that's about the only way to get a webcam right now. Okay, we good. I think that's all cleared up. Sweet. I like sand. Sand is easy. That shouldn't do anything because it was mostly gone. Okay. Just let the world spawn in because that's what the world does. It spawns in. All right, now let's get in here with some sand and some torches because until I get this all wet and then full of sea pickles and stuff, it's gonna be dark. Now, sea pickles, I should also look to see. I think you can just bone meal a sea pickle, right, and get more sea pickle. I think so.
I don't want to work with you.
Yeah, it's because when you place one down, you get one. I think you can bone meal it, maybe. I could be wrong. I'll try it and see. If not, it means I'm going to have to go hunting for some more sea pickles. Now, I absolutely can use sea lanterns. But what I'll probably do is as I build this out, right, fill this with sand, I want to put a couple of sand hills and stuff up here, right? Like I said, I've got some sand up there. If I build a few sand hills, just make this a little bit more interesting geographically. I can drop sea lanterns and stuff behind the hills. So that, oh yeah, look, it's lit, but it also looks, you know, just more, you know, interesting. And I don't have to worry about putting sea pickles.
So lit.
Oh yeah, it'll be so lit. Because if anybody knows anything about being lit, it would be me, right? I am just the epitome of litness, right? If they need to figure out how well something is lit, they just come to me and say, hey, we need a litness test. And that's what I'm here for. Also, blocking myself in. Some of these are a little high. Because I'm going to have a viewing window here, I don't want to pile up the sand too high right in front of this. Okay, because that would just be weird. Now, what would be really cool here too, potentially, is if after I get this all in and glassed over, is if I could get drowned to spawn in it too. Not that I particularly need drowned, and they wouldn't be able to get to me. But it would be kind of fun. It would look cool, you know. And add a little bit of excitement and, ooh, look, mommy, that wrinkly, soggy guy with his skin falling off wants to throw a fork at us. Isn't that cool? Yes, dear, let's go get a bandana and celebrate with a snow cone. Okay. All right. I think that'll be okay. And then I'll plant some. I can't remember if seagrass can grow on sand or if it needs dirt. We'll find out. In the meantime, let's go get our glass. And it'll be good, right? Glass will be lovely. It's one of the it's the wonderful thing about glass is that it's lovely. Absolutely lovely. Believe the loveliness of blue. That song just sticks in my head. I've mentioned it before, but if you've never seen A Funny Thing Happened on the Way to the Forum, prepare for a really, really politically incorrect movie about ancient Rome. but is really funny and a cute love story. I mean, how politically incorrect is it? Well, there's a guy that sells courtesans. You know, it's seriously, it's got some political correctness issues. So, just fair warning. Still funny. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this up 2 blocks on every side, so I can fill in the water as I need it, and I can start things growing, and then I can start worrying about the next level of filling it with water and stuff. Now, excuse me, I think you're in the wrong place. And I know this because I have my tickets. And it says I go here and you do not. Yep, that wall is pretty significantly blue. Awesome. Now, you know what would be really cool? Maybe having a closer way. I can fly, who cares? One of these days, Mando's going to take all of these superpowers away from me, and I'm going to be sad. Alright, so there's some water. So many torches. Okay. Fortunately, also, I have a pond right here. Alright, so that's water. It's there. Boom. Infinite water source. Because that's the way we do things around here. We don't have any of these halfway measures. We go straight to infinity. And beyond. Because, hey, sometimes you just need a Buzz Lightyear. Anyway, I was filling in infinity. It's a lot like being in calculus, but alright, so I would really appreciate a fill all button, but where's the fun in that, right? Okay, so we got this. Oh yeah. It's starting to work out, right? Other than the occasional block in the wrong place, or source block in the wrong place. See, it's starting to get there. Alright. So much water. Water everywhere, and not a drop to drink. For those of you who are into some old-fashioned movie quote somewhere. Probably W.C. Fields. I don't know. I saw W.C. Fields movie once. I fell asleep, which is too bad because it was funny, but I was really tired. W.C. Fields, too, he was a juggler, so you see a lot of his movies, and he does juggler-type stuff. Because, you know, as I said, he's a juggler. And, yeah, it's okay, so just filling a lot of this, water, just fill in here around the sand here, just to give it a nice homey look, you know. And also, to be sure the water is full. Because last thing I want to do is get all of this water in here, and then then have my fish or something drown because they get caught in a downward thing by the water, and that's just no fun at all. It makes the kids sad. Mommy, why is that dolphin swimming upside down? And why is he just laying there? Yep. So I'm sorry, Timmy. That dolphin was just really tired. Let's go have some fish sticks. Okay. So this is, as we say, a start. Oh, it's going to take so long to fill in all this water. I'm telling you right now. It's going to be wet and moist here at the same time. However, I did mention some sea lanterns. Will drop a few of these in. Now, I don't have... I really should maybe think about spacing these somewhat evenly. But... okay. Just... and up... let's see. I still have a little bit of sand. Okay. Right, because I just want to place this... well, that's sort of an idea. I just want to put a little bit of light in here. Here's the catch, though. That's right. You can see this from everywhere. Just to light it up a little bit without going too crazy. And then I won't need quite as many sea pickles. Or yeah, they're sea pickles, not sea cucumbers, because sea cucumbers might actually taste good, while sea cucumbers are just, they haven't been soaked in evil or something. I don't know where I was going with that, and I probably got that all backwards and wrong, but it's okay. All right. All right. So let's just get the outside of this filled in. Right? Oh yeah. Well, that was sort of nice. Sure, we'll just make sure this gets filled in all the way over, which involves all of the blocks that need it. Okay. Hey, how's it going there, Huddy? Welcome, welcome. I hope you're having a fabulous day. As I add water all over the place. So much water. Okay. Glad to hear it. Okay, well. Torches here. So what do tickets do? So tickets allow you to do things like play movie quotes or... what else is there? I forgot. Oh, movie quotes, Snapchat filters, all sorts of stuff. If you do, hang on here. I really need to create a hotkey for this, which I haven't done yet. Anyway, if you go to that page, it'll show you some of the redemption commands that you get. Get all the fun stuff. Other words like, please be drowning. Success! I am drowning. Sweet. Alright. Looks like that's full where it needs to be. Hey, Storm, welcome back. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a fabulous day today. Alright, cool. So now what I need to do is that I start looking at sea pickles. Let's see if... I don't know if I want to add any more sand here. Maybe I'll add a little bit. Just to... just to give it a little bit of texture. You know, and give the fish something to swim around. Because, you know, fish are cute and all, but they really need to get exercise. And they like to play hide and seek, you know. Also, you know, fun little creeper gifts. Oh yeah, he's all for it. All right. Okay, so just finish putting some glass in here. All right, so we get this nice glass going, and then I need to go take a look and see what I've got in the way of stuff. Not sad face? Ah, happy. Yes. Well, happy memeing. All right. You know, there is a hole here. Well, that's annoying. All right, let's do something about it. Now go there. Water goes there. This is gone. Aha! Got it! Nice. Well, I'm glad you enjoy them. I have fun doing them, so I'm definitely happy you're enjoying it. All right. So I think I've glassed up those sides. I should glass up this one as well. Then the only way in or out it will be up here by the bridge, which is okay. That's just peachy. Now, all right, so glass. Just get this. Now I think I'm going to need more glass, but we'll start with what's here and go with it. Also, you know, try putting the glass in the right place. It's fine. It's out of glass. It's out of glasses. Alright, so we'll just slide right through here. Just like this. Oh, yeah. Alright, so 2 rows short, but that's okay. Now, let's go take a look at... I'm going to need a bunch of kelp, a bunch of seagrass. And for that, I'm going to need some shears. Hello, shears. Awesome. Now, the other place... Well, fortunately, I've got a nice ocean nearby, so... Or kind of nearby. I can get there a lot faster since I can fly. But over here at the Oak Cay... There we go. See? All sorts of good stuff. Do shears not work on kelp? That one worked. Oh, maybe it just... There it is. I just missed it somewhere. Alright, well that's fine. We got this. Got this, you know. Just may not work on all of the kelp. There we go. Just, I don't want to cut it all down. I just want to... Because I want it to grow back, you know. Kelp is useful. Assuming I can actually pick it up. There we go. Okay. Now, the good news is I've got this lovely hat of respiration, which is helpful, but it's also important not to confuse it with the hat of desperation, which is what is typically used by teenagers when they're trying to find last-minute dates to prom. That's a significant kelp forest going on over there. mow the lawn. So you thought mowing the lawn above ground was hard. I'm glad you don't have to mow it underwater. Right? Okay, so just get some lovely seagrass. Now, I'm going to absolutely have to hit this with some bone meal too, so I can get some taller seagrass. Because I think you can get it a few blocks high. But we'll start with that. Okay, so, you know, just get some here. Now, my plan is to just plant a few of these and let them grow. But I want to be sure I've got enough for what I'm looking for here. All right. Now, I don't think I'm in a place where there's coral. Yeah, I think this is a coral-free zone. That's also somebody else's, you know, marked off territory. So, okay, great. Where am I? I'm lost. How can I be lost? I mean, admittedly, I was underwater, but... Ah, there it is. Well, absolutely. Well, my streams typically go for a couple of hours, so, you know, that's a good thing. Yep. And that's why I call it the OK. You know, it's the OK dots, because there's an OK. All right, so let's go ahead and jump back. Because here we go. But yeah, I certainly am glad you enjoy it. The stream's enough to hang around. All right, so let's see. Definitely drop in some kelp, and it's just around here a little bit. You know, a little bit of kelp here and there, just to. Oh, I can actually place it on the granite. That's kind of cool. I do want to have a little bit more of it towards the back, because that's where it won't block the view quite as much. Right? Sure. That is the idea, anyway. All right, so now I'm going to grab some seagrass. And once I get this all in place, I can come hit it with some bone meal. That's the word I'm looking for. Bone meal. It's a meal made out of bones, like Jello, which is actually really true. For those of you who are not aware, Jello is made from bones, or at least gelatin is. I think they finally managed to figure out a Jello that is vegetarian friendly. But yep, it uses bone marrow to give you that lovely gelatin shape. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put some of these. I don't want too much of the taller kelp right up front, but that should be enough to get started with. All right, so if I'm bringing water up to the top of my quilt, then what I'm going to need to do is, again, open it up so that I'm positive there is air for when I get dolphins. Because, again, they kind of like to be able to breathe. You know, it's one of those weird things. Funny, mammals like to breathe air. Who'd have thunk it? All right, so let's go just open this up here a bit. Yeah, that's right. This whole section needs to go. Yes, friends, everything must go. On sale now. Okay, let's see now. Oh yeah, that was the other things. Who was it? Huddy was asking uh, about tickets in the gift shop. If you're a subscriber on Twitch or on Patreon, a number of those things are free. You don't have to use tickets on them if you're a sub. I mean, if you're a battleship or destroyer, you're out of luck. But if you're a submarine, you are in good shape. No, yeah. Plus, I think there are a couple of redemptions that are sub only. So, and then there's some that are just cheaper for subs. So, if you're looking for a reason beyond my, writing skills or something, because yeah, Patreon subs get. I do a blog post for Patreon subs every week, which can be fun. All right, so go ahead and get this out of here. All right, just this way I've got it nice, clean. Probably need to run concrete up one more block on each of these sides, but that is okay. How are we doing on time? Doing all right. Got about 20 minutes. 20 whole minutes. Just think of the trouble we could get into in 20 minutes. All right. Oh yeah, this is going to look great as all of this grows and stuff. I put the concrete away. Well, that was silly of me. I mean, totally made sense, but, silly. How dare I not be able to predict the future and know that I'm going to need the concrete right away? All right, little bit of blue concrete. And back we go. Oh, that building is pink. Ah! Okay, so it turns out my microphone is in front of me, and smacking it is bad, both for your ears and probably my mic. But it also just sent it flying across my desk, or at least the swing arm flying across my desk. That was fun. Okay. All right. Just had a cat hair or something on my hand. That was, it just feels weird, I like cats, but their fur gets everywhere. Sort of like that piece of concrete, just gets everywhere. Not exactly where you want it all the time. But, what are you going to do? All right, so let's take out this row of concrete as well. Oh, and then I need to get some more glass. Which, I said, I've got a whole mess of it in the jungle. I was preparing for a number of builds. And you know what? Let me go just get huge amounts of sand, and I will smelt all of it into glass so that I've got it when I need it. So it's all hanging out in the jungle. Which, honestly, is not a bad place to hang out. It's okay. Some good stuff going on over here, right? I've got my cows going, doing their thing. See? Got a little bit of glass. That's probably sufficient. I've got my little monster trap. I need to improve this. I want to lure more of these, like that zombie, over here to his demise. Which, is a good thing for zombies to be, is doomed and demised. Demised? Yes, because that's a word that makes sense. See, they just drop into the river. And eventually, they end up getting sucked up here and roasted. It's fun. But I was thinking what I should do is place a turtle egg down here in a place that's nice and safe. But zombies and stuff like to go stomp on turtle eggs, so they'll just come charging right through here to stomp on it and then end up in the trap. Eventually, that zombie will decide to take a step to the side and get sucked up there. It'll be great. Again, zombies are cool like that. Alright, so let's see now. Home is spelled Home. Because that's the way it's spelled. Oh, I know, I put the... Where did I put the die? Yes, probably. Yes, I think yes, I'm gonna die. Apparently. Alright, back to the vault. Because that makes sense. Also, caps lock kind of does the same thing as shift, but not to the same extent. It's a little bit more aggressive. Alright. We'll just make lots of blue glass. Okay. We have it. Back to the project. Alright, so get in here, finish the top of that that glass wall here. Oops. Here we go, just right down in here. And again, just abuse my superpowers. Alright. Uh-oh. That would be bad if that were just left open. It would leave a little bit of a leak. And leeks are really only good in, you know, soups and casseroles and other things you might like onions in. So, but turns out one of those things is not, and I repeat, not an aquarium. So, oops, I want the bucket. All right, Mr. Bucket. All right. How many of you remember the Mr. Bucket toy from way back in whenever it was? Or something along those lines. Yep. Just looking at it thinking, oh, this would be fun to get for one of the kids. You know, because they like chasing things around the house. And turns out they would have loved it. At that point, they stopped selling it. But hey, why can I not fill? Oh, because I'm clicking on the wrong thing. There we go. All right, awesome. Just gotta be careful where I click, you know. Click too fast, the water doesn't fill in time, and then it's just work all the time. I just don't want to be sure it's...
Work all the time. It's not work all the time.
Yeah, right? Yes. Aha. Well, yes, you know, if it's only work all the time, you're okay. If it's work all the time, well, things get weird. You spent 100 points and got 400. Don't know how that makes sense. I don't know. I'm assuming you're talking about the channel points, the tokens that I've got, or you something else. I don't know. Here we go. Just, if it's the tokens, that's all Twitch. Who knows how that works? Now, you might have more tickets because I've got a stream pass going, where the more you watch, the more you'll level up, and when you level up, you get tickets. I have a feeling I screwed something up. But we're just going to go with it, because I'm sure it'll make sense eventually. Okay. Just... oh, yep, this is filling up nicely. Which was sort of the idea, really. You know. It's nice that the water fills itself in, you know? All right, just keep it going here. Yeah, that is a nice feature. It's like, okay, if you get infinite water sources far enough around, it'll just start to fill itself in. Makes it a little nicer. Okay. There we go. So I just need to go up 2 more blocks. Okay. So there. Doesn't really matter where I start, I don't think, but come on, GIF, pop up. Did it pop? Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay. Riley is being a little slow. Riley is my bot. So it was a little bit slow getting that up there. Which is fine. You know, sometimes gets a little busy. Just gotta have a hole in the middle of the sea, I guess. Okay. All right. Just please fill in. I want you to be full of water. Great. Yep. This is getting there. Sweet, sweet. All right. Of course, now it's getting a little dark up here, but that's okay. That's probably the other thing I'll need to do here is probably slap a few sea lanterns in the ceiling. Just to light up the top of the aquarium, right? As much as I want it to have sort of a natural look, I also want it to, you know, be reasonably well seen. And once again, there's a hole in the middle of the sea. Okay. Let's see here. I think. There we go. There, on top of the block. There we go. Got it. It's fine. Drop. There we go. Just wanted to pick that dirt up. You know, didn't want it just floating around there, not doing anything, you know? Okay, sweet. So that is that's the aquarium, all full, other than the occasional hole. Which, you know, it's nice that it's easier to see where those holes are, thanks to the shader, but it's really annoying that they exist. All right, cool. To the right. Oh, yes, there it is. Okay. Yep, there it is. Whoop, there it is. Alright. Okay. Got it all? I hope so, because that's a real pain in the neck. Alright, but not too bad. That's a little bit too square, I think. Yeah, maybe what I'll do is let's just put a little bit of dirt there. Okay, so the kelp is growing. I need to hit the the seagrass with bone meal to make it grow. And then I need to get out here with some sea pickles to finish lighting up the floor. Anyway, that's makes a little bit more sense, but awesome. This is turning out pretty okay. And then what I need to do, and actually since I've got the since ground is going to be here, right? I already mentioned I'm going to run some glass over this way. Maybe what I'll do is I'll put the turtle habitat in there. So the turtles can drop in and out. People can walk over and see them and look how cute they are and look their eggs and all that type of thing. You know, I think that'll be fun. I just want to take care of some of this. That hillside sort of fades away up here, so I'm going to have to do some a little bit of sculpting on the inside here. But yeah, I thank you, Storm. Yeah, I'm thinking it's looking pretty all right. Let's see. I think I've got some bones and or bone meal over here. Let's see. Yeah, there's some bones. Mr. Bones. Well, that's fine. We'll just bone meal all of that. Because what I want to do is I want to so I want to grow some of that seagrass. I'll probably grow some and clip it a little bit to spread some of the seagrass around. Okay, it does only go 2 blocks. Okay, that's fine. That's fine, but I do want more seagrass than I've got here, so I'll grow this, at least a lot of it. Okay, just to give it a little bit of height here, you know. Basically what this will do is when I get the fish and stuff in, it'll be a lovely place for them to swim. Alright, so I should probably breathe. I mean, my respiration helmet's nice, right? But it's not perfect. So that was a little bit too much. Where does seagrass grow? Grow? Go. One of those words was the correct one. Oh. Boy, why did it take all of it? Just wanted to clip the top of it. I know you can do that. Apparently not. Okay. Well, that's fine. I mean, part of it's fine. I mean, it did sort of grow a little bit. All right. I don't know what that sound is, but it was a little bit creepy. Okay. Oh, there's more seagrass. It's just floated to the top. Gotcha. That's the way of things. I gotcha. I gotcha. Whoa. All right, that's cool. Not at all expecting that, but I'll go with it. Sweet. Now I'll probably need to come here and mow the lawn a little bit, but, you know. Definitely words as definitely partially cool. Right. Just clean out a little bit of it, because I don't want quite that much. Oh, breathing. Breathing. Okay, breathing. But yeah, this is gonna be good. Yeah, definitely want to grow some of that back there. Let's put a couple here. Yeah, this is looking pretty good back here, I think. that up that way. Yeah, the kelp is growing nicely. We're gonna have some good stuff back here. Absolutely. Come on. All right. Okay. Yep. Just a little bit. Some of it taller, some of it shorter. Just some. You know. Now, as I said, I want to go get some coral, just to add a little bit of color and stuff to the geography there. But I think there's a little bit too much going on. Just a little bit in places, you know. Some of it's not too bad, but a few places it just feels like there's maybe a touch too much. Okay. But overall, I think it's pretty good. So let's take a look at what this looks like from the outside. Because obviously we're not going to be, not going to be seeing it from the inside very often. Now, oh yeah, it's blue. Yeah, I definitely want to add some light to it because it's a bit dark. But it's good. I like what the wall is doing back there too. So that's pretty good. So get some sea pickles in there. Let's here, drop down this way. We'll go into the hotel. I'm going to see what the other side looks like. I just duck right through there. Yeah, that's not too bad. I think a little bit of grass here on this side. Just a little bit in front of the glass here. Probably some taller right over here in this corner. But that's doing pretty okay. Let me get this grass in, and then it's going to be about time for me to call it a stream. Right this way. Yep, right this way. Okay, I'm going to just put a little bit in here and a few oops, well, that's a lot in there, but, you know. Okay, so just trim some of this. Just to yeah, a little bit more. Where'd it go? Should have picked it up. Guess not. I suppose there's a possibility it's not collectible. Ah, okay. Well, there's some kelp too. So. Okay, there's some of there, and yeah, some near the bridge. Okay, you know, I just want to slap a little bit of this down. I'm gonna put some kelp there too, and a little bit of. Let's put a little bit of tall grass right here. Okay, we'll just put put a little bit more back here as well, just for a little bit more visual distinction and such. But all right, this is starting to look pretty okay. Let's go take another look from the inside, but I think this is going to be good. All right. Yeah, I need to throw some light in there because it's a little dark, but yeah, that's going to look good. That's going to look pretty good. And I said, put some lights up in the ceiling. But all right, cool. Well, that's fabulous. I like it. Cool. Well, let's go ahead. It is about that time, and I definitely need to stop. So whoosh over here. I want to thank all of you for joining me today. fire up the end credits here because you all are awesome and amazing. Thank you all so much for being here with me today. Um, and I will be streaming again on Thursday, starting at 6 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. Be a little change of pace and we'll be playing some more Fall Guys because I'm a glutton for punishment, I suppose. Yeah, so some Fall Guys on Thursday, and then coming up on Saturday will be some more Minecraft. So have fun. See you then. Oops, let's hit the socials button. Of course, don't forget to follow me over there. And go ahead and say goodbye to YouTube, and then we'll see if there's anyone around to raid. So, for those of you on YouTube, be excellent to each other.